Hey, Grow family, it's May 1st. Hard to believe, right? I mean, I think for some, time has gone by really fast. I mean, just the intensity, the craziness of some jobs have just been turned up, while others, they've slowed down almost to a standstill. Well, my hope and my prayer is that like we're coming out of the woods on this thing, as it is, I think, for everybody. Like we're all hoping and longing for that. It's been a long time since we've been able to gather, along with just a lot of other things, just getting back to normal life. But I think that we have just a little bit to go. Today begins the lifting of some restrictions in our state, and I'm thankful for that. At the same time, I'm cautious. It's kind of like hiking to a peak, hoping it's the top, but then you get there and it's a false peak. And I'm not saying that this is a false peak, but as a church, we just want to be wise and prudent across the board for a lot of different reasons, reasons of care, reasons of ability, and practicality, to begin meeting in a limited way with all the restraints. It has so many different variables. It's really complicated. We just opted to use our resources in other ways until we have the all clear. So what we've decided is to be late adopters to this whole thing, kind of just to wait and see. We might be late to the party, but the party doesn't get started until we get there, right? I mean, I like to think so. So what does that mean for us? It means that we don't yet have a date of when our Sunday morning gatherings will start. We've been loosely, talking about June, maybe July. We have to coordinate with the school district as we wait for phase 2 to begin and the lifting of those restrictions at the same time, seeing how phase 1 works out. So it's just a wait and see game. So as soon as we know, you'll know. Until then, we'll just begin to have different ministry meetings that are smaller, easier to manage, like community groups. Like if you're in a community group and you want to meet, go for it. You can still be cautious and creative. And we've had some groups that have went into parking lots. They backed up their cars and gathered, practicing social distancing and being responsible. Folks have met on driveways. So there's a lot of ways I think that our group can get kind of that necessary, I think, face time that we all need, and still be responsible. Now, if you're not quite ready for that, we're still going to make video call-ins available. So I think we're close, and hopefully in just a few weeks, we'll be there. But until then, I just want to encourage you to be the great church that you are. Continue to love your neighbors. We love hearing about all the stories about how you're loving those in and around you, caring for those that are in need. I just want to encourage you to continue to go on walks in your neighborhood if you haven't, to dive into God's Word, to be praying for those that we know in this city and across the globe that have been impacted by COVID-19. Be praying for our school district leaders and our teachers, our local businesses, our medical heroes, and all those that have kept us alive and well in the supply chain. There's so much to be praying for that I don't think that we're going to run out of material. So just a bit more time, and then we're able to kind of get back into our normal rhythm. It's coming soon. And so, man, I love you guys. I miss you, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great Friday.